or Kinsella. Maybe I said it wrong. Let's try that again. I Owe You One by Sophie Kinsella. I said it wrong again. Are you serious? Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am giving you my last haul of the year. No ifs, ands, or buts. This is for sure the last book haul of 2020 because my bookshelves can't take it. This already broke. So it's a fun time here. But if you like book hauls and you like bookish videos, hi, my name is Katie. Consider subscribing down below if you're new. Hit that like button if you like book hauls. And without further ado, let's get into this massive book haul because I've accumulated too many books since the last one. Okay guys, I don't even know if all the books I have in front of me are all the books that I've gotten since the last book haul because I watched that book haul and I didn't watch the one before it, so I don't know if these are all of them or if I'm doubling up. I'm pretty sure all the ones that I'm going to talk about I haven't talked about yet, but if I did, I apologize. I have a lot, okay? This is accumulating over, I want to say the past 2 months, 3 months. 2 months. It's between there. So we're just going to get started in no particular order. I'm probably not going to talk about a lot of them because I have a lot of them. So I just want to kind of get through them because it's just not necessary to talk about them. And I probably talked about them in other books. So we're going to start with this pal here. I have 3 of them. It's fun. It's a fun time to be alive. Okay, the first book is Christina and Holidaze. I've talked about this already in like 2 other videos. I'm not going to say anything about this one. The next one is One Day in December. Again, I've talked about this in multiple videos. So this one is by Josie Silver. The Tourist Attraction, and that is by Sarah Morganthaler. And then I have book 2 in the series, Mistletoe and Mr. Right by the same author. The 12 Dates of Christmas by Jenny Bayliss. All I Want for Christmas by Wendy Loggia. I Owe You One by Sophie Kinsella. I picked 2 books for Book of the Month for last month because this month's isn't here yet. But last month's was This Time Next Year and These Violent Delights. On to the next pile of books. We have The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I don't know if I've talked about this one or even showed that I have it, but this has been on my TBR since I started watching BookTube. And I cannot wait to read this book because I've heard such great things about it. And I just think the dress is really pretty too. I think the cover is stunning when you can see it and it's not flashing in the green light. But yeah, I cannot wait to read this book. It's definitely like on my top of next year's TBR for sure. These books I got at Goodwill and I don't really... Oh, that reminds me, I have more books. Oh, I don't know where they are. It's fine. Everything's fine. Anyway, I got these books at Goodwill. I don't know anything about them, but the covers were kind of like speaking to me, and I'm a cover buyer. I admit I judge a book by its cover and I buy it. So yeah. I have Tiger's Curse, which I just, again, like the cover. So yeah. And then we have Tiger's Destiny, and I'm sure there's a first one. I think these are books 2 and 3, which suck. Oh no. This is 4. Is this book 4? So I have book 1 and book 4. Yay me. I have the beginning and the end. I would like the middles sometime, if they're any good. Why do I always do this to myself? And then I bought one, again, One Mortal, One Made, One Loved, One Betrayed. Sounds great. It's called Crier's War, and again, the cover, it looks like the other one, and it spoke to me. So I got it. Let's not judge me, okay? And then I don't know if I even talked about this book. I can't remember. I don't even know where I bought it. I have no idea where I got this book. The book is called An Enchantment of Ravens, and I honest to goodness have no idea where I got this book, so don't ask me. I don't know. But you can't even see it. I'll bring it up a little closer. There you go. And the last, I'm doing really well on time actually. I am speeding through this. Snaps for me because I thought I was going to be so long with this, but it's actually really good. Okay. Pat shoulders to me. Okay. I'm sorry. For you, those of you who are new, I am so sorry if this was your first video. The next book that I got was Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. Again, I've heard really good things about this book. I think what happens is she had like a chronic illness, and she puts like a bucket list of things she wants to do with her life. And I don't know if it's a chronic illness or serious illness, but then she starts getting better. So she ends up starting to do the things that were on the bucket list, and it just sounds really good. So, and there's a cat on the cover. So, I mean, I'm sold. Give me a cat any day. This next book isn't even out yet, but I won this off Goodreads. And it's Maggie Finds Her Muse. And if you can't tell, that's the Eiffel Tower. So this book is based in Paris, and that's all I need to know. Because Paris is like my dream city I would love to go to one day. Me and my mom will get there someday. I promise you, Mom, if you're watching. Which I don't know. Sometimes she does. Sometimes she doesn't, you know. She's supportive like that. We love a supportive person. Anyway, this one is by D. Ernst. So it sounds good. It's Paris. It's a good time. The next book is The Bookish Life of Nina Hill. And this girl looks like me if I had red hair. I like to think I have a bookish life, so that's me on the cover. Why not? There's red hair in my family. It could be me. Don't judge me. You don't know me. You don't know. It could be me. Okay? I'm just saying. This is not my natural hair color. It's a little lighter. But anyway. I don't know much about this book other than she's got a bookish life and her name is Nina Hill. And I feel like a fraud, so I'm just going to keep going right now. Okay? Thanks. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's up with me today. Okay? I'm having a meltdown in front of my camera. That's what's happening. I'm having a meltdown, mental break in front of the camera. The next book, I actually got this off of a store on Instagram, and it's called That Bookaholic Shop. I'm pretty sure that's it. But every weekend they do a blind date with a book sale, and what they'll do is they'll give you like synopsis of the book, but they'll change the main character's name, and they'll put a little, and they'll wrap up the book, and they'll put a little tag on it, and they'll name the book, because you know you're going on a blind date with a book. And then it's either a book in really good condition or like a brand new book, and then you buy it and they'll ship it to you wrapped, and then you get to unwrap it and see what book you bought. But I got 2 so far, and it's really fun. I just like to be surprised with the books. But the first one I got is Salisbury Hill, and it's a modern retelling of Wuthering Heights, and I am there. Give me the angst, give me the love triangles, give it to me all. And it just sounds, you're gonna say, Katie, it sounds like a good time. No, it sounds like an amazing time, because give me the angst any day. I grew up on Dawson's Creek, so ma'am, sir, I know all about angst. Just saying. And I love Twilight, so you know, the brooding, the brooders, Dawson, what's his name? Edward. I am so sorry, I just forgot Edward's name. This is terrible. I am a terrible Twilight. But the brooders, like, I connect with them. Anyway. The next book is Starry Eyes, and that's by Jen Bennett. I've just been hurrying. Well, who am I? Where do I live? I've been hearing a lot of great things about this author and the books that she has written, especially this one, I think, in Serious Moonlight, which is another one of hers, and then she just came out with Chasing Lucky, which I would like to read, but I don't own, so I'm probably not going to get to it this year. But yeah, I've heard, you know, it's a YA contemporary, and even though I'm 31, I like YA contemporaries. So what is with all the papers in my books today? Oh yeah, and I have to admit, some of these were sent to me from people on Instagram on a book group that I'm in, so don't think I spent money on all these because no, it didn't happen. Okay, the next book is Thunderhead by Neil Shusterman. This is a sequel to Scythe? Scythe? How do you say it? I think it's Scythe. And now I just look uneducated, and I promise you I am educated. But it's Scythe. It's up there. It's somewhere up here on my shelf. But this is the sequel to that book. I haven't read the first book yet, so I can't tell you anything about it other than that now I have the sequel. I have Party of Two by Jasmine Guillory. Again, I haven't read any of her books yet, but this is book 3 that I have of her now, so eventually I'll get to them and I will let you guys know if they're any good. I then have Head Over Heels. I got these next 3 books off of Facebook. People were selling them and I was like, yes, please give them to me, because why? I just need more books in my life apparently, but I didn't get to pick this one as a book of the month. And when I say I didn't, I mean because I skipped the month because I was broke. So that's why I didn't pick it. But I have it now, so I'll just write with the world. I then got The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett because I've heard really good things about this. And I've just heard really, really good things about this book. The next book that I bought was Home Before Dark by Riley Sager, I think. And I actually just wanted to get this because I wanted to get into some spooky spook for next October, but not be like really spooky spook. We don't do spooky spook here on this channel, but I'm going to try to do a little bit more thrillery-ish books for you all next year. So I've started buying some. So thank me in the comments, because you know I don't like spooky spook, but we'll see. And then the last book was the second book that I bought from the blind date with the book, and that happened to be Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. Again, I've heard good things about both these books, about this author, so I'm hoping that I don't get too scared, because I'm scaredy pants, okay? That's all. Okay guys, so that is my book haul for December, November, maybe a little bit of October. Oh, that's right, I had those... I have 3 more books, but I don't feel like... I just sat down. I'm out of breath. I had to go help my sister. So, you see that? Okay. The 3 other books that I got were yesterday. That's a lie. I got one more. I got one from Walmart. I got 4 books yesterday. The 3 from Goodwill was The Fault in Our Stars because I bought it years ago, got rid of it, and I'd like to read it again, so I bought another copy. I bought Persuasion by Jane Austen, and I bought Emma by Jane Austen. And then at Walmart, I bought a book called, oh, I don't know, but it's by the author of In 5 Years. It's like, I guess, her second book. I'll find it and I'll put it here. But I really just wanted to buy a book yesterday, so it was pink and it spoke to me, so it came home with me. But anyway, if you enjoyed this haul, which I have to say, I did a pretty good job. I think I'm pretty sure I talked about all the books that I hadn't talked about before. There's probably a few that I just didn't include because I was lazy and I didn't feel like looking them up. But they're probably just Christmas books, I think, for the most part. But if you enjoyed it, let me know down in the comments. Tell me what books you bought lately. Any good ones, any recommendations you think I should put onto my long book list for next year, you know, because there's always more books to buy. Just not enough money to do it. Anyway, if you enjoyed it, give this a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. All my social medias are always linked down below. And until the next video, bye guys. Now my dog starts to bark. My parents, they're here. She's going crazy. Oh my gosh.